Hey guys, Shibley182 here, and welcome to part 31 of my horror DVD collection. Sorry it's been a while since my last video. I've been super busy with school and Christmas and shopping, and I got my income tax coming up, so all that crap. So I got some spare time now, so I figured I'd get a video done while I can. So today we're going to talk about A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge, or A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge, whatever you want to call it. It came out in 1985, and it was written by Jack Shoulder, or not written by Jack Shoulder, sorry, it was directed by Jack Shoulder, and it was written by David Chaskin. I hope I pronounced his last name right. I'm always screwing that shit up. Anyway, it also stars Mark Patton, who plays Jesse, and Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger. Now, the basic storyline of this movie is 5 years after the original, Jesse and his family have now moved into Nancy's old house, and Jesse's now having nightmares of Freddy Krueger and so on. The difference this time around is, instead of just stalking the dreams of the kids in Elm Street, Freddy's trying to possess Jesse's body, take over his body, and have Jesse kill for him. It starts off really small, with just like nightmares, and it slowly progresses to him standing over his younger sister's bed with Freddy's glove on and stuff like that. So that element of the film I always found very creepy, and always really enjoyed the fact that Freddy Krueger would try to possess your body and have you kill for him, especially if you didn't want to. I always enjoyed that about this. So anyway, it starts to get even worse, where now he's actually killing people for Freddy. He kills his high school coach. He kills one of his best friends. It just gets out of hand, and he's also got this girl he's got a huge crush on. I can't remember her name. I always forget her name. It's like Lisa or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. But anyway, she's trying to help him out here, and she's convinced that he's just picking up on some type of psychic energy, and he's predicting what's going to happen. He's dreaming about what's going to happen in the future. But Jesse more or less knows that Freddy's trying to possess his body, and that he's the one responsible for the murders. So that's pretty much the basic storyline. Jesse's dad thinks he's using drugs. Jesse's mom thinks he needs to see a psychiatrist, and his sister's just freaked the fuck out. There's some special effects in this movie that really blew me away too. The first time I saw it, I remember the first time I saw this movie, I was maybe 10, 11 years old, watching it at a friend's house, and I remember that's the two things that stuck out to me the most about this movie was the fact that Freddy Krueger would possess your body and make you kill people. And number two was, I thought the special effects in this movie were fucking awesome. For being 10, 11 years old, I hadn't seen a lot of horror movies, and the ones I did see didn't have kick-ass special effects like that. Freddy coming out of Jesse's body, the sharp razor blades coming out of Jesse's fingers, all that shit. I just loved it. When Freddy gets burned at the end and his face is kind of falling apart. I just absolutely love the special effects in this movie. I don't know why this movie gets hated on as much as it does, but this movie does get hated on quite a bit, actually. Maybe it's the fact that Nancy's not in it. Maybe it's the fact that they cast a male in the lead instead of a female. Maybe it's the fact that Freddy's trying to possess the kid instead of, just killing kids on Elm Street. But yeah, I don't know. Personally, I enjoy it. I like it a lot. I like the fact that Freddy's using Jesse to kill, and I like the fact that Freddy's kind of being brought into the real world. Yes, Freddy was brought into the real world in the original, but in this film, he's totally brought into the real world. Like, he's unleashed at a pool party. He just goes crazy on the teens. In my opinion, this is a great follow-up to the original. I love it with a passion. I could watch this movie over and over and over and over again and never get bored of it. This is before the comedian Freddy. This is a dark Freddy. This is a scary Freddy, in my opinion, and it is a way better Freddy. He looks meaner, he looks scarier, he looks dirtier, he looks more disgusting, he's more creepy. But that's just how I feel about it, guys. You're more than welcome to disagree. You're more than welcome to hate this film. I just don't understand why. And I personally think you should sit down and watch it one more time and watch the story. Watch Jesse go crazy. Watch the special effects. Truly sit back and watch this film for what it is, and don't expect anything. That's one thing I always do, is when I go see a movie, I'm not comparing it to anything. I'm going in with an open mind, and I'm giving it, I'm basing my opinion on my experience while watching the film, how I felt, and if I like it, I like it. So I love this movie. I personally don't care what anyone thinks. I want to hear your opinion if you liked it. I want to hear your opinion. If you hated it, just don't tell me I'm stupid for hating it. So yeah, anyway. A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. Great, great film. The ending could have been better, but really that's all my only complaint. And those dogs with the human faces, that was weird too. And there's a kick-ass scene with the parrot where the parrot blows up. That's just amazing too. So yeah, watch this movie if you haven't watched it. Don't listen to the haters. It is a great follow-up to the original. And like I said, I can watch it over and over again. I love the Dark Freddy. I love the whole possession aspect. And I love the deaths and the special effects and everything about this film, except for those dogs and maybe the ending. But other than that, I love it. So yeah, there's the disc. Hard to see. You can see my webcam thing. Nightmare on Elm Street. The back. I picked it up for like $8, I think. I don't know how long ago, but I've had it for a while now. It's hard to see because my camera's not focusing. There's special features. Not many special features. Try and hold that still so you can see it. But yeah. Pick it up if you haven't seen it. Definitely, please, if not for you, just for me, give this movie a chance if you haven't seen it yet. I truly love it. It is a kick-ass sequel and deserves a lot more respect. Tomorrow, I got another day off. I'm going to be pretty much sitting here with my girlfriend doing nothing. So if I get too bored and I can't clean the house or anything, I'll get Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors up tomorrow. Until then, you guys all have an awesome day, and I will talk to you later.